I was just an ordinary space trucker, hauling tons of radioactive waste through the dark void toward one of Jupiter's moons. It was a boring, lonely 4-year routine, and my only companion was a glitchy onboard robot who kept trying to cheer me up with terrible stand-up comedy jokes. I thought isolation was my biggest problem, but I was dead wrong. Then, the universe tore itself apart. A blinding flash lit up my cockpit, and when the static cleared, my robot companion delivered the cold, impossible truth. Our home planet had completely exploded into a million pieces. Every one I ever knew, every city, and the entire human race vanished in a single second, leaving me completely stranded and utterly alone. For months, I drifted through the endless black, suffocating under the weight of my own mind. I begged my robot for my birthday gifts early just to feel a shred of normal life, but wrapping my head around being the absolute last living person alive was driving me insane. I was just waiting for my oxygen to run out, counting down my final days. But then a miracle cracked through the radio static. A woman's voice, speaking French, echoed from a decaying research station hundreds of millions of miles away near Saturn. Her name was Catherine, and she was trapped too. Hearing another human soul changed everything. Suddenly, I wasn't just a ghost drifting through a graveyard anymore. We became cosmic pen pals, sending voice messages across the empty void that took days just to travel one way. I even sculpted a crude clay face just to have something to look at while listening to her voice. But our time was fiercely running out. Her station's orbit was actively decaying, dragging her down into the crushing gravity of Saturn. I couldn't just sit there and watch her die. Against all mathematical logic, my robot's warnings, and the breaking limits of my rickety cargo ship, I fired up the engines and aimed straight into the unforgiving deep space to try a desperate one-in-a-million rescue mission. If the universe is going to end for us, we are absolutely not dying alone.